Hey everyone and welcome back. If you're new here, we're Courtney and James and we live full-time in our bright orange self-converted Sprinter van DeeDee whilst travelling Europe, along with our Spanish rescue dog, Sally. We're currently in northern Italy, stopping off at just a couple of places on our way to Slovenia due to the intense and sweaty August temperatures. Join us in this episode as we travel from near Lake Garda to spend a quick evening pit stop in Venice. Subscribe to join us on our travels. Hello guys, welcome back to our little travel channel. We are now in Italy. Hi James. So we are actually just like 15 minutes south of Lake Garda. We zoomed from where we left you in the last video. We were at the Gorge du Verdon. We kind of zoomed across from there, picked up a parcel in Marseille, went to Menton, picked up another parcel, and then we've driven on the toll roads from Menton across the border into Italy and to where we are now. We've stayed on the toll roads just so that we can speed through the north of Italy to get to Slovenia, which is our next kind of destination. But we were going to stay at Lake Garda last night and then go out on the lake on the paddle boards and things, but looking at the park for night like campsites and airs and things, the campsites all wanted like 50 to 70 euros per night just to stay on the campsite, and then if you wanted like a pit right on the water it was like an extra 10 euros, and then you pay extra for a dog, and then you pay extra for electricity, and it was just crazy. So we decided to come and park next to the river that runs off of Lake Garda down south. So it's the same water technically, it's just in river format rather than lake format. But yes, maybe we will go to Lake Garda when it is a bit quieter and not high season prices, maybe like in October when we come back through Italy. So the plan is to go to Venice tomorrow because that's en route to Slovenia, which we're very excited about, and then yeah, head further east, which is very exciting. We're excited to get to Slovenia where it's going to be hopefully like 5 degrees cooler than where it is where we are now, which is like 35 degrees in the shade. We put the thermometer in the sun yesterday and it said 50 degrees in the sun, so it's mentally hot. Hence why being next to the water is lovely. So yeah, take you with us to Venice, which will be very exciting, and then see when we can get to Slovenia. So I just thought I would show you this thermometer that we keep in the van is reading 42 degrees in here right now. It's exceptionally warm. Like, I've never ever in my life been this hot and uncomfortable. Like to the point where like just even after you've dipped in the river, like you come out and literally 5 minutes later like beads of sweat are like dripping off of you everywhere. So we definitely need to get somewhere cooler. And I just actually looked at the weather forecast for Venice tomorrow and it says rain and heavy thunderstorm. So I don't know what that means for our plans really. James is out on the paddleboard right now, so I'll chat to him when we get back and try and figure out what our plan of action is going to be for the next few days. And until then I guess I'll just sit here and turn into a puddle. So this just kind of shows how hot it's actually been the last couple of months, that our exterior windscreen cover has like cracked and burnt. The material is actually burnt from the UV. So definitely need to get ourselves a new one of these. But I think that just shows how powerful the sun actually is at the moment. And here's James now, here, I was just saying, here's James now floating down the river. You look like you're having a wonderful time.
I'm going to just drift on a bit, okay?
Okay.
I'll see you in Venice, yeah?
Yeah, I'll see you in Venice.
Bye.
After James returned from floating downstream, we made an impulsive change of plans and decided to head to Venice that night so we could leave Sal in the van whilst it was dark and cool, rather than taking her in with us the next day when she probably would have pooed her non-existent pants. We're such thoughtful parents.
So I've adopted my Venice look with the open shirt and sunglasses, you know. So
Got your swagger on?
Yeah. The kids in the van for the night, parked up in the shade. Fans are on, like 3 different fans. Windows are open but with the grates in, so she'll be nice and calm in there. And we're gonna have a night out. I mean, a night out, it's a bit extreme, but like we're gonna walk around Venice together, which is gonna be lovely.
Yes.
Gangsters. So we're gonna go and find the, what's it called, the boat thing?
Vaporetti?
The Vaporetti? Traparetti?
No, Vaporetti.
Okay, the Vaporetti.
I think it's like a ferry that we can get into the centre, because we're on the very, very outskirts.
Very, very, very outskirts.
Very, very, very outskirts.
Cool.
So yeah, we'll see you when we get on the ferry, hopefully, if we find it.
So we've just booked 2 return tickets on the boat to town, which will be fun. And I'll put the card in. Sorry.
And it's £7.50 one way and €15 each return. And the ferry boat goes all night, so we can come back at any time. Anytime. So we don't speak any Italian apart from buongiorno,
No,
good
ciao.
morning, ciao, which is hello and goodbye.
Salve.
Salve is also hello, and arrivederci, because that's what the toll roads say to you when you leave. So obviously we're only here for a few days, so we haven't had the chance to learn like decent amount of phrases or anything. Hopefully by the time we come back in October we'll actually know a few more phrases. But I was very lucky that that woman obviously spoke very good English. There's obviously a lot of tourists in Venice, so we just are playing into that British role, aren't we, at the moment? We're like, do you speak English?
Concetto.
Woohoo! That was easy.
Oh, there it is.
Let's go. 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 Let's go.
So we're here on the main island of Venice. It's pretty.
It's the stop called Piazza San Marco, and I guess that's where the square
and it
is.
took 35 minutes and cost us 15 quid each on the boat, which is
a return ticket.
Yeah, it's quite expensive, but I guess it's Venice, isn't it? So you're going to pay that. And now we're going to go have a wander in the touristy square, you know, because we're here.
God, vision, it's a wonderful thing, isn't it?
And then find some food. Yeah. Find some authentic Italian pizza. Pizza. Where are we going, Court?
I don't know, we just found this little alleyway and it looked really cute, so we're gonna go down.
Looks like we're walking at 1,000 miles an hour.
We're not very good at walking slow. Like when we go places, we're like, okay, let's just go. We need to relax.
Especially when food is involved.
Yeah.
Although it is very pretty.
It smells kind of gross. Trinkets. Aperol spritz. Oh yeah, I'd like to have one of them.
Okay.
Are we rich enough?
Probably
It's
not.
like a popular little spot.
It does. I like to sit outside if we're going to sit anywhere.
what? James wants to sit outside. Can I just state on the camera now that James never wants to sit outside. There's something weird about sitting outside.
Pizzeria with a table on the end.
It's very close to other people though.
It's all very close to. It's a tiny little island city. Of course it's.
I mean the tables were literally like joined together. They were like, I just want to eat something. We did this in Seville though, remember?
Yes, I do want to just eat something.
We made the wrong decision in Seville.
But what we're basing our decision on right now?
Oh, we're going to explore and then we're going to make an informed decision based on what we've seen.
Right. That sounds like I'm going to get food anytime soon, doesn't it? There we go, Sandra.
No, grazie. No, grazie.
No. So when people offer you roses, don't touch them. Okay.
He basically tried to put it in my hand then, and I guess if I touched it, it would be mine.
Yeah.
This is a cute restaurant, but I imagine it's very expensive. €3.50 for an Aperol Spritz. That's cheap.
You want to go in there?
Maybe.
You've got pizzas? Should we have a look at the menu?
Yeah.
Menu over there. Pizza?
Buonasera. Vegetariano, if you want to.
Do you want to? $3.50 for an Aperol Spritz.
It's pretty cheap, yeah, and we have this cool beer.
Yeah? How
Don't get
excited?
that in the UK.
How excited are you for this Aperol Spritz?
I'm so excited. I didn't realise that Aperol was an Italian thing, but everywhere that we've walked so far, like everyone's drinking Aperol Spritz, so I'm very excited. Oh, it's different to the UK. It's not fizzy.
It's not fizzy. Very nice.
Yeah. It's really nice. I think in the UK they put, or you put Prosecco in it, but I don't think this has Prosecco in it.
It's probably because it's only $3.50. So, first Italian pizza ever.
Getting high expectations?
I'm just ready now.
Yeah. Dig in.
Thanks.
Good.
Very good.
Satisfied now, are you? Filled your belly? Okay, now can we explore?
Yes.
Good.
We can get lost.
Great stuff.
Not bad.
Not bad at
Be
all.
right in the square.
Yeah.
Flip it round.
Huh?
Flip it round.
And the lights are all coming on.
I'm going to give you an insight into Courtney's tour guide experience here.
Yes, it's very...
So where are we?
So we're in St. Mark's Square.
Yeah.
And we're stood literally just outside the Basilica, I think it's called. The
Yeah.
big cathedral.
Why is it important?
Don't know why it's important, but it's very, very old and very,
How
very
old?
beautiful. I'm gonna guess 1700s.
Should we put it down in the caption like when it was actually built?
Yeah, but we'll yeah,
Yes.
we'll add some proper information because we don't really know. But it's beautiful and that's what we're here to appreciate. I mean, the history is great, but we didn't really, I thought it was a bit of a whim coming here. We didn't really have time to do proper like research into all of the history behind the buildings. But we know that Venice is known for its architecture, so, and it's pretty cool, not gonna lie.
Maybe try harder on the next one, shall we? Where now?
I'll try harder.
Where now?
The palace.
The palace, that's the square, right?
That's the palace there.
Okay. On we go. Like,
Which way?
go on, keep up. That's pretty awesome, isn't it?
Yeah.
Is there like a guy on a grand piano over there? Obviously you've got to pay if you want to like enjoying properly, but we're just going to walk past for free.
Loads of people taking photos of one another as well, like we're just partaking in the touristy action right now. Loving the touristy action.
It's actually quite fun, isn't it?
Yeah, and we're going to try and walk past Cafe Florian, I think it's called.
Cafe Florian not only has a grand piano, but it also has a violinist and a cello.
A cello player.
Look at them.
And apparently, I'm just going to tell you, so when I looked at it online, apparently it's 15 euros for an espresso. Hence why we're not going there for a drink.
I mean...
The waiters are in like 3-piece white dinner suits.
It adds to the grandeur, doesn't it?
Yeah, but it's like the original cafe, I think. It's like the original cafe from the 1700s that's been there. It's still in like the old Renaissance style. On the inside it's all like marble and hand painted.
We'll put a picture here.
If I can do that.
To show you what it's like.
I don't know. Campanile di San Marco. Imposing landmark cathedral tower.
Say that again.
Campanile di San Marco.
Any history?
1 second. Bear with me. Imposing 16th century square cathedral tower with an angel-topped spire and belfry offering sea views. It is pretty massive.
Take our word for it. The sea views you can't see for right now because we're under it, but you know, it's there.
I'm sure you can pay to go up it if you're here during the day.
Yeah, but we're cheap, so we don't do that.
No. Paul's holding it up now.
So what's this building?
This is the palace, I think.
The Palace of
Venice?
Venice Palace. Did you say this was the little bridge of sighs? It's not that little.
Oh. Yes, I think.
We can go down this end, see what...
Oh no, I think you can see the bridge of sighs from this. Yeah, so it should be down here.
Yeah? It's the bridge of sighs. You can see us.
It's lovely.
Probably can't see us, can you?
Never mind. You have to come yourself and see it.
Yay!
Having a little rest before we get the water taxi back.
Yeah.
It's like 10 past 10 now, I think, so it's quite late in the night.
For us it is.
Yeah, and quite a lot of stuff is shutting as well, so.
We'll sit here for a bit and then head back, I think.
Yeah, and then we'll pick you up again tomorrow or the next day or when we do something exciting. We're not really sure what the plan is from tomorrow, so we'll let you know when we figure it out. But yeah, Venice was fab. Would definitely recommend it. See you soon.